What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the second episode of the Mets Weekly Wrap-Up. I'm Robert Bowe. How's everybody doing? If you're a Met fan, you're obviously not doing too well. We're starting this episode the same way we left last episode, with a lot of negativity. I said last week when I did the episode that I wanted to do this episode with more positivity. And I was hoping that maybe the Mets would bounce back, win that series against the Nationals, take 2 out of 3, win a game maybe, but obviously not. So we're back in the same predicament we were last week, going into a weekend series with the Nationals, except this time we're going down to whatever that stupid ballpark is down in Washington is called. So going into this series, we have a completely different team than we had going into the last series. A worse team. The team did not change for the better. That's not why it's different. This team changed for the worse. First off, Cespedes is out. I think they're saying it's a hamstring. They're saying they're putting him on either the 10-day or 15-day DL. So that's going to take forever. I mean, 15-day DL for the Mets is almost like you're probably going to be out for the entire year because they have the worst trainer, Ray Ramirez, in baseball. This guy he's like Midas, but everything he touches turns to garbage. I truly think that this guy might be a curse because I've never seen someone come off of a injury that he handles and feel better. Look at Ike Davis. I think it was 2009. Ike Davis breaks his foot, or Ike Davis sprains his foot, so they put him in a cast, or they put him in a boot. Turns out it's fractured, so then they put him in a cast, and his foot has never been the same, and he's never been the same player. He's probably not, I don't even think he's in the majors anymore. The Mets traded him in like 2011, 2012. Traded him. I have not heard of him since. So, I mean, and then who knows what's going to happen with Cespedes with this, because I was watching clips of him taking batting practice yesterday, and he couldn't even stand up when he was swinging because he was in so much pain. I'm not sure if that's a hamstring thing, because how much are you really working your hamstring when you're swinging? But the guy has banged up legs. That's a fact right there. And the fact that they made him play in a pointless game I knew they were losing that game yesterday. There's no Cespedes playing or not. They're losing that game. There's an extreme lack of confidence in the Mets coming from me, and I don't know about anybody else, but I could be panicking. Not that I could be panicking. I am somewhat panicking. The Mets are 8-14, 8 games out of the division. It is only April, about to be May, but that's not a good look. And then you're going into a 3-game series with your rivals. Most likely you're going to get swept. You're facing Strasburg and Scherzer. And we're not even throwing Syndergaard out there. And Cespedes obviously isn't playing. Harvey's not pitching. Harvey pitched yesterday. So, what do we have? Wheeler, DeGrom, and I don't think Gazelman's pitching. I don't even know who's pitching. It's probably going to be Sean Gilmartin, who can barely pitch out of the bullpen. So, things are not looking too bright for this team. So they could leave this weekend 11 games back, and then they fly down to Miami, or Miami comes to New York. I'm not sure, but they're playing Miami, and we have not fared well against Miami at all. I think Miami is beating us in this season series so far by like a good amount. I think they played 9 games. I'm pretty sure Miami's won 6 of them. Like, come on. What's going on here? This team is just not... I don't know. I mean, there is hope. Like, I do feel that, hey, we're getting it out of the way now, but we're losing to the NL East. If it comes down to a tiebreaker or a wild card, we don't have that. That's huge. You need to have that. And, I mean, not having that is just... it's terrible. So there's one thing I want to address. It's just about Met fans. I'm sick and tired of these, happy Met fans. like that are. Oh, yes, it is too early, or it's not too early, but it's early. But like, wake up. There's these Met fans out there that are like, we'll get him tomorrow. Like, everything's gonna be all right. Don't worry about it. We'll get him. We'll hit him when it counts. Things like that. It counts. Every game counts. And just unrealistic fans, Met fans especially, just because I'm a Met fan, are the worst fans in the history of sports. You need to come out from your little happy sunshine palace or wherever you're living, and you got to enter the real world. The Mets are terrible. Open your eyes. This team sucks right now. You got to say that they suck. And there's a chance that it's not even May, like I said, but there's a chance that they might not make the playoffs because of this skid they're going on right now. So wake up. It's all right to say that your team sucks once in a while. The Mets suck right now. And Met fans out there that can't come to grips with that, then I don't even want to know how you handle real life issues. Because something as simple as saying that your baseball team sucks is so easy. I would not want to know how you deal with real life issues. You are like, if you can't say that the Mets suck, you must live in a fantasy land. You need to enter reality. The Mets suck. Noah Syndergaard wakes up with elbow tendonitis. He's going to be out for like 2 weeks. Cespedes is going to be out for a couple weeks. I mean, who else is hurt? I don't even know who else is hurt on this team. Well, Duda, I mean, I don't really care about Duda. Duda could go. He could kick rocks. I don't know. I'm going to wrap up this episode with something positive. Maybe, just maybe, Jose Reyes could be slowly putting it together. Had a nice home run yesterday. Had a single in the ninth. He had honestly a nice single. Just like a nice line drive. And it looked like an old Jose Reyes hit. But, I mean, he's not going to carry this team. But it would be nice to get him going. So, I'll leave you on this, folks. The Mets are either going to get swept or they're going to sweep. Just remember that. So, this has been the weekly Mets wrap-up. I will see you guys next week. Hopefully, I will be in a better mood than I am right now. See you guys later. Let's go Mets.